Hello everyone, welcome to Mathline channel. In this channel, you will be getting a basic maths lesson every week. So those who have not watched the previous lessons, please watch from the beginning and continue watching. Also, share and forward as much as possible, and also subscribe my channel named Mathline. So let us start today's lesson with a new topic, that is cube root of a number. What does it mean? You have studied square root of a number. Similarly, we can understand the cube root of a number. Square root is the opposite process of finding square. Clear? Square of a number is obtained by multiplying the number by itself. And square root is obtained by repeated division. Clear? Now again, cube of a number is obtained by repeated multiplication by the same number. How many times? 3 times. So this square and cube are nothing but second and third power when it is expressed in the index form as indices, or cube is the third power, square is the second power. Similarly, square root is the second root, so cube root will be the third root. Clear? So here see the example. Cube of 4. 4 into 4 into 4 equal to 64. So we can say that cube root of 64 is equal to 4. So root is obtained by repeated division, or we get the number back. 3 times the same number is multiplied. On dividing 3 times, we will get the number back. So how it is written using simple? See here, the sign is same, root sign. And outside this small 3 you see, that represent cube root, third root. But square root, that 2 is not written. It is not necessary. Only the radical sign is there, means it is square root. The number 2 is not necessary to write. It is understood that it is the second root or square root. For cube root, you have to write 3 here outside. So cube root of 64 is equal to 4. Now see here, cube of minus 4. Minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 equal to what? Minus 64. How we got minus 64? Minus into minus, plus, and plus into minus, minus. So what does it mean? The cube of negative integer is negative, whereas in square of negative integer is positive. So here cube can be negative also, whereas square cannot be negative. So here similarly, cube of minus 4 is minus 64. So what is Cube root of minus 64 is minus 4. Clear? So here 3 understood how it is written. The symbol used to represent cube root is in the outside the radical sign is 3, number 3 is written. Now we will find similarly the cube root of perfect cubes. Only perfect cubes. By which method? Factorization method. So we will find what is cube root of 729. We will factorize the number, find all the prime factors. 729 divided by 3. 243 divided by 3, 81 divided by 3, 27 divided by 3, 9 divided by 3, 3, 3, 1. This you know already how to factorize. So within the cube root, what you have to write? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So you have to write, you have to consider how many same factor? 3 same factor. In square root, 2 same factor. Clear? So from 1, 2, 3, this 3 3's take 1 3 out. Similarly, from this 3 3's take 1 3 out. So 3 into 3, 9. That is cube root of 729 is 9. If it is negative 729, then it will be minus 9. Clear? We can write minus 729 as minus 9 into minus 9 into minus 9. So perfect cube can be negative also, whereas perfect squares cannot be negative. Another difference, square root of a number can be positive or negative, 2 values, whereas for cube root you will get only 1 value. If the number is positive, cube root is positive. If the number is negative, cube root is negative. So that is about the cube root. Now we will find a common relation between indices and roots. That in detail we will study later. But from this information, we studied square and square root, cube and cube root. From that you will get general relation between indices and roots. The square, cube are all indices. And how it is related to square root and cube root? It is opposite process. The squares are obtained by repeated multiplication by itself. 2 times repeated. Cube of number is obtained by multiplying, repeated multiplication 3 times. And the root, square root is the reverse process of repeated division. And similarly, cube root, repeated division. Similarly, if the indices with index 4, for example, if it is 4th power of 2, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 4 is 16. So we can say that 4th root of 16 is 2. Whatever power, that much root, it is cancelled by the, roots are cancelled by the power. Like if you addition and subtraction, 5 plus 3 equal to 8. 8 minus 3 equal to 5. We'll get the 5 back. Same way here. We taken the powers. Then if you taken the root, you will get the number, same initial number. Fourth power of 2 is 16. Therefore, fourth root of 16 is 2. So, in general, if a raised to n means what? Nth power of a is equal to b. Then what we can say? Nth root of b is a. This all we will study in detail later. But in general, we can say that indices are repeated multiplication, whereas roots are repeated division. Clear? So, here only I would like to make you understand what is cube root. But this extra knowledge I have given. You don't worry about this. You will study in detail in the upcoming classes. So understood what is cube root and the difference between square root and cube root and perfect cube. The perfect cubes can be positive or negative. Cube of integers are called perfect cubes. Clear? That is all about cube root of a number. So I think you understood about the number, root and indices and the relation also. That is all about the lesson today I want to explain. Thank you for watching the lesson and share and forward as much as possible, especially to the children of standard 1st to 10. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye. Thank you.